Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome for the first time. Either way, I'm super happy you're here. So as everyone can see, we're back to press-ons. This is momentarily. This is not going to stay this way. Hopefully by Friday I will have nails back on. If not, by next week I will. So I really wanted to create this pretty fall-inspired pink and brown set. Pink and brown is one of my absolute favorite combos. So I decided to go in with a dip base of Erica from Revel because it is by far my favorite pink. I could have used gel for this, make it a little faster maybe, but I don't have a gel color quite as lovely as Erica. So I wanted that to be my base. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to do 2 layers of Erica. I'm going to clear cap off camera, and then we'll activate File Buff, and then we'll get into the nail art. So if you want to skip ahead, totally fine. I understand this is just dipping, maybe kind of boring. But yeah, so I will tell you guys why I'm doing press-ons and not nails on my nails. That's not okay. So the last couple videos I had full cover tips on from BT Art Box. They're like this nudie pink color. They're so pretty. I love them. But any kind of grow out or anything just doesn't work because I don't have a base to fill in that's like the same color. So I really was like, okay, I'll go back to clear. Well, first I did the BT Art Box short almond. Oh my gosh, they looked horrible. So I took those off. So on, off, on, off. The one thing I was trying to avoid. Anyway, so then I was like, okay, I'll use a pair of clear. And, well, all the tips that I have, other than the BT Art Box, are not jelly tips. They say they're gel tips, but if you look on the web, well, I got them all off Amazon. It basically says product details and it says acrylic, where the BT Art Box actually say gel. I don't know what the difference is. I'm not a scientist or chemist or manufacturer or anything like that, but they drive me nuts in the cuticle area. It's so hard to get them to look flush, and when I do the acetone trick, they kind of like get ruined. So then I got frustrated with that, so I took those off. So I really, and I've said this before, I really want to build out my nails with tips. The only clear ones I have are the ones that I used in a few videos back, building out the nail with builder gel and the clear tips. But those clear tips break and crack for some odd reason. I don't know why. So then I have some, they're called natural tips, and they're a little more like a white, cloudy white color, I guess. So I put those on thinking, okay, this will solve all my problems. Yes, I have to cut them down and do a ton of shaping because they're extremely long, like could not function long. The problem with those is because my nails, some of my nails, not all of my nails, but some of my nails are super, 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 super short. So they look funny. They just, when you're putting clear builder gel on, which I haven't braved buying another nude pink builder gel because the last one was not nude pink. It was really dark and that did not work out well. So anyway, long story short, they looked horrible. I could not stand the way they looked because you could see the white down my nail bed and it just looked retarded. They looked horrible. So I ordered some new ones. They're supposed to be here tomorrow. So hopefully on Wednesday, I will have an opportunity to put those on, build a nail out, and then by Friday, I can upload a video with nails that I actually like on my hands. I'm not a big fan of full cover tips, mostly because you can fill them maybe once or twice, maybe if you're lucky, but the apex, because they have a built-in apex, is going to be so far out your nail by then, it's going to look ridiculous. I don't want something that I have to put on, take off, put on, take off, put on, take off. Hence why I would like to build my nail out with nail tips, like the partial tips with builder gel. Okay, we're activating. We got through that. I was yapping the whole time. So we're through that. We're activating. Anyway, so when I build out the nail with partial tips, if I can like them and leave them on long enough, that's the goal, I can just do fills. And if there's any lifting, I clean up the lifting. I can rebalance the apex. Like, Not that I'm really good at all of that stuff, but this whole thing is just a learning process. Anyway, so that's my goal. Hopefully I will be a happy girl come Friday's video. And as far as missing last Friday's video, while I was going through all of this, I was having some issues. So I didn't get one done, clearly. All right, back to the nails. So I really wanted to do this like blooming gel look with like a brown eyeshadow pigment on top of these, like different on all of them. So that first thing we're going to do is we're going to put on some Protein Bond in place of base gel. Because these are press-ons, I'm not wearing them on my nails for longevity. I really don't want to waste base gel just to put a matte top coat on that I don't care if stays on or doesn't, because these are only going to be on for like 20 minutes and then they're coming right back off. So I'm just going to use the Protein Bond so that the matte top coat has something to stick to and will not come off. I don't know if it would or wouldn't. Usually on press-ons, I don't really see having that issue. I mean, I have some that I've done months and months and months ago, and the top coat is still holding on. So, and that's without a base coat. Usually I just go in with Protein Bond. I don't know why I say months and months ago. I don't think I've been using gel for that long. But anyway, whatever. Doesn't matter. We are gonna put a matte top coat on after this, and then we will cure it for 60 seconds. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to let you guys listen to some music, and I will be right back. Okay, so I have this eyeshadow palette that I've had forever. I rarely, and when I say, okay, I maybe do my makeup once, maybe twice a year. So I kind of moved these out to my nail trailer, and that's what I use them for now when I use them. Anyway, so I went in with this darker brown at first, and then I kind of changed my mind and went to the more medium to dark brown. So this one nail has a different brown on it than all the rest. I realized I could have just redone this one, but it just didn't look that different, so I did not worry about it. So basically the pattern that I do, where I put this brown is where I'm going to try to do the dotting pattern that I'm doing. I think they turned out really cute, but I'm sure they could have been far better. So, and then I am going to put on the ring finger, which I'm about to do right now. I'm going to do this one more aura style. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I know I spelled it wrong in my last post, which is kind of embarrassing. But this is going to be more aura style. And then I'm going to put some gems on this one. But the rest, I'm going to do this more like dotting design. So, I don't know. I was going to do a flower on this one. I tried it. I did not like it, so I wiped it off. I really don't know how they do these gorgeous blooming flowers. Every time I try, they just don't look that good. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And sorry, yes, I'm like so far off screen. Well, maybe not all the way, but I think I remember or realize and pull it back here. Yep, right here. I'm like, oh, what are you doing? You're so far over. Anyway, and then the other two nails, I'm going to do more kind of like a French tip design, but I mean, not French tip, but kind of more like in the French tip shape, if that makes sense, which I think it does. So I got two left. And then I will get into the blooming gel. I don't currently actually own a blooming gel. I was gonna buy the Model Ones one, and I still will. But you know, I have other priorities with the limited amount of funds that I allow myself to spend on nail stuff. So I think top coat works almost as good. And maybe that's why I can't get the flowers right, is because I'm using top coat and not blooming gel. I don't know. But I'm just going to use top coat, and I'm going to use the Born Pretty because it's really like thin and it's not very thick. I don't know. I thought it would work out well. I actually used the Born Pretty to top coat these two because it is so lovely. Whenever I'm watching something back, I'm always like, you know, if I would have done that, it might have turned out a little bit more like I envisioned. I don't want to say better because I like how they turned out, but I envisioned something a little bit different. So I think I should have used a bigger dotting tool, maybe combined with the smaller one. This is like one of the smallest ones I have. So I'm going in with this Beetles gel polish. I got it in a collection off Amazon. I will link it if it's still available, but every time I go back to link something I bought, we're talking 2+ years ago, it's no longer available. But it's just a brown gel polish, like a chocolatey color. It's actually really pretty. So I'm just going to go in and I'm going to dot pretty much everywhere that I have the brown. I'm trying to go a little bit outside of it just so you can see like the dimension with the brown underneath and then the brown dots on top. So hopefully, I don't know, maybe it would have looked better if I didn't put the brown underneath at all. But again, I actually really like how they turned out. So hopefully you guys too. Do too. Okay. Yeah. So we're going in with we're going to do the ring finger last, and that's because, I had to edit out all the ring finger that didn't work. So yeah, that's going to be last because I couldn't decide what to do with it. Originally, like I said, I went in with the flowers, didn't like that, wiped them off. Then I went in with a pink aura style and then did the flowers, still didn't like it, wiped that off, then went back in with the brown aura style and then decided I was going to put some charms on it. So I stuck it to the side so that we could do the charms last, since I didn't need all of this out for that, and I need room for the charms. So yeah, and I did just get these beautiful flower charms. They're like, I'm sorry, I'm talking way too fast and too much. Anyway, they're very reminiscent of the 3D flowers that everyone's doing that I do want to try eventually, but I don't have the proper stuff. I don't have the non-sticky gel stuff to do those. So yeah, that's going to have to wait a while. But at some point I'd like to do them. It'll probably be like a year after the trending of them is gone and then nobody's doing them anymore. That's when I'll do them because why not? So we're almost done with the blooming gel. I think I'm pretty sure I'm on my last nail right now. So again, I'm just going in with the top coat and then going straight in with the gel and the dotting tool and doing my little design. And then I will cure, or actually I'm curing each of them right afterwards for 30 seconds. And then I'll cure them all for 60 seconds later. But I want to get them cured so that the gel stops spreading so that they don't look like a complete hot mess. But with this top coat, they're spreading, but they don't spread quite like you see others. And my guess again is that's because I'm using top coat and not blooming gel. Anyway, so now that we are done with this, we are going to cure that, and then we're going to get into the ring finger. So I'm going to put a little dot of this Macart gel rhinestone glue on here. I already have the flower attached to my little my rhinestone picker, and I'm just going to put it right on there. Actually, I'm going to put gel top coat on top. You guys will see my mistake here in a moment that I didn't even realize until I pulled it out of the lamp. I can't believe I did this. But anyway, so yeah, we're going to place that flower. We're going to cure this. And then I'm going to go in and place the other gems, which originally I wasn't going to do, but then I decided that I needed to add a little bit of something. So right here, I think you can see, I used matte top coat. Not shiny. I wasn't even paying attention. Because I had my mat over there from when I matted them earlier to do the eyeshadow on. And I didn't notice that, yeah, I was doing matte. So anyway, we're going back in with the rhinestone glue. We are just creating a couple little dots for those little tiny gems that I'm going to put on here. And then I was also filling in around the flower because there was a huge gap around it. Not that I care if it comes off or not, because again, they're just going to go in my press-on bin, which is very large at this point. So this time, after I cure this, I'm going to put these on, cure it. I will go in with a gel top coat. Actually, I'll do that at the end when I top coat all of them. So I've got my rhinestones placed, put it in the lamp to cure, and now I'm going to go in and I'm going to top coat all of them because I want to seal in the blooming gel look. And do they need another top coat? Honestly, I don't know, but I did it anyway. So there it is. So I'm just going around the big flower because I don't want to get any gel on it. I am covering the rhinestones I used are really tiny. So I just cover those up with the gel and I don't think it's a big deal. So if it is, oh well. I'm kind of new to like using gels again, but I'm really new to using rhinestones. I'm still like trying to get more into it. And all I can base it on is the videos that I see of how people do it. And I think I'm doing it right. But if you have any feedback of how I'm doing it, other than accidentally adding the matte top coat, because I know that was a mistake, let me know. So we are top coated. We're going in the oven for 60 seconds. And then just like that, magic. We got them on our nails. I don't know. These are just really long. And my hand is pointed down because I'm looking at them, forgetting that I'm supposed to be showing you guys, not myself. So my bad on that. We're going to go in with our cherry lemonade from Nailzinacoffin. You all know how I feel about this. It's by far my favorite. You can save using the code COFFIN20 if you want to get any Crypt serum. Cuticle oil. Same. It's lovely. The scent is lovely. The oil is lovely. It just melts into that skin so nicely. I use this stuff multiple times a day. Could not recommend it anymore if I tried. And don't forget when you're doing your cuticle oil to get under the nail, like up by the free edge, under the free edge. You know, the part I'm about to do. My goodness, I can't words. It's really good and it promotes growth and it's really good for you. So yeah, get all the spots when you're doing cuticle oil. Rub it in really nice and then yeah, we're done. We're wrapped up. This blue that I have on my other hand is from Lavender Violets and it's so pretty. And they turned out amazingly shiny and that is with the Azure Beauty Low Odor Top Coat. One coat, not two. Flawless. I was shook that it literally looked that good with just one coat. Anyway, this is what they are. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.